We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Joshua Party to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's Willis. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here, because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll send Watson in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. Howell, he'll look to throw it. He's got it to Collins, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Cougar 19, Stephanie. Hey, check that, street.
In motion left goes Watson. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Warrior 70, Dragon 60. 7 Pirate, 19 Lion.
Howell looking to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Third down, here's Brown. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Chase Brown with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Chap 60. Chap 60. Let's go.
Here's Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Throwing here, Howell. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Another throw for Howell. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Now Howell. And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Willis looks to pass it here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Giants. Nico Collins, an even 90 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Willis will look to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Now Willis. He'll find Metcalf. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, Robinson. Fancy footwork at midfield. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a 1st down.
Going on 4th down, here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play fake. Here's Willis. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Willis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A 49-yard game. And the Giants first down.
Back to throw, Howell. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And Howell will throw it. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Howell down to throw it. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronco.
Howell. This is caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One last shot before the break. Howell flush to his right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Howell. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the 24-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Another try after the first down sack. Howell. Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Howell going to go for it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check, hurt, hurt.
In motion left goes Watson. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Howell, 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Willis. Open net. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Here's Willis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Willis to throw once more. That's complete to Robinson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Willis. Man open is Robinson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Danny Gray from 3 yards out. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70 range. 70 range.
Here's Howell. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Kayvon Thibodeaux in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Now the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Howell.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Howell. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Nico Collins
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Willis to throw. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here's Willis.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
With the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. Third down. Throwing, Willis.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Willis, got to have this one. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 37-yard line.
Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. 2nd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hal, he'll look to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. And once more, Hal back to the air. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
So it's a win here for the Giants, and it was thanks in no small part to the play of their quarterback, and that's Sam Howell.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant today, Brandon. He had 4 touchdown passes, and it felt like whatever the defense threw at him, he had a counter. He was just playing with confidence all afternoon long.
So for the Jets, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And